All right, guys, I have a two-part download to deliver to you guys. Now, the first part of this download I actually got on February 17th, 2026. For context, though, today is March 12th, 2026, okay? But I'm only giving you the date for context. If it means nothing to you, it literally means nothing to you, okay? So only take the date how it resonates. And when I say how something resonates, I mean how it makes your liver quiver, okay? So if the liver ain't quivering, 9 times out of 10, the message is not for you. Yeah, so 9 times out of 10, if the liver ain't quivering, the soul ain't on fire, the brain ain't itching, you're not like, holy crap, then the message is not, usually, it's not for you, okay? But this isn't even one of those kind of messages. This is more like some information that was bestowed upon me from Spirit to relay to you guys. Now, like I said, it's two parts. The first part I got on February 17th. The second part I got on March 2nd, 2026, okay? So I'm going to start with part one. Part one relates to the message I did maybe a week or two ago. And the message I dropped a week or two ago was talking about the moon and how people were being trafficked or whatever through the CERN portal to the off-world slave trade on the moon. I know it sounds crazy, but that's literally what I got for that message. This somewhat relates to it, okay? Now, in that message, I was talking about how the number of missing persons in the United States is very high, and how the number of missing persons in this specific place in Texas was also very high, and why. And what I'll actually do is I'll link that video at the end of this video in the last 20 seconds, probably over here somewhere, okay? So be looking for that if you are interested in watching that video. It'll help this message make more sense for you, okay? But on February 17th, 2026, this is the message, the information, the download that I got. The United States is the dark agenda's altar, okay? Now, I'm sure most of you know what an altar is. An altar is a surface, a table, an area, etc., where spells, sacrifices, gifts and things of that sort, prayers, etc., are given to a specific deity that the owner of the altar is subscribed to, believes in, etc., okay? So the United States of America is the world, the dark agenda's altar, okay? Now, what this means is the United States is literally a place for rituals, sacrifices, dedications, etc., to the dark agenda's deities, okay? And for this, in this context, it's not always things that are done on the altar of the United States, it's even things done by the altar of the United States to other places, countries, etc., okay? So, an altar is especially for making sacrifices and offerings to to a deity, like I said. An altar serves as a bridge between the physical and the spiritual realm, okay? It's basically a focal point for offerings and making spiritual transactions, deals, etc., like covenants, okay? So the United States has, like I was talking about with the other video that I'll link, the United States has the largest volume of missing persons in the world. Okay? In the world. The United States reports over 500,000 missing people a year. Over 500,000 missing people a year. And while a lot of them are found, there are tens of thousands that remain missing, okay? That's why I said the video that I'm going to link about CERN and the off-world slave trade, it'll make more sense. It'll make this make more sense to you if you have not seen that video, okay? Now, tens of thousands remain missing, okay, especially children. That's a huge fucking problem, okay? So the people that usually come up missing are sacrifices on the altar of the United States, all right? They are offered up, sacrificed as a religious ceremonial transaction, okay? Spiritual transaction. Now, federal holidays are literally to honor the Dark Agenda's ancestors, deities, etc., okay? So the Founding Fathers, President's Day, Flag Day, those are all symbols of the Dark Agenda's allegiance to their deity, all right? Statues, monuments, etc., some of them, not all of them, but some of them are literally in honor of the deities that the Dark Agenda shows honor to, sacrifices to, worships, etc. And the wars that we interject into, start, instigate, etc. are sacrifices done from the altar of the United States, not on it. Like I was saying, it's not always things that are done on the altar of the United States. These are also things that can be done from the altar of the United States as well. Now, this is what the second part of this message is, makes it even more interesting, okay? So let me go ahead and get into part 2 of this. So the second part I got on March 2nd, 2026. And what I heard, the download I heard was the article, it was the first articles of Confederacy. That was the download. The first articles of Confederacy, okay? Now, the Articles of Confederacy was created in 1777. 1777. 777 is divine time and awakening, okay? Now, Article 1 of the Articles of Confederation formally establishes the name of the new confederation as the United States of America. So the altar of the United States was created in 1777, okay? And it was established and created in 1777. Divine timing and awakening. It was created because they were trying to alter divine timing and slow down, stop, halt awakening. That's what the altar of the United States purpose is. That's what purpose it serves, okay? Now, in Germantia, this is where it gets very interesting. Before I continue though, I want to thank my return subscribers for coming back and fucking with your girl. Thank you for all your beautiful likes, shares, comments, subscribes, tips, donations, bookings, love, support, encouragement, compliments, participation, energy exchange, and more. I love you, and you know this. Man, if this is your first time ever seeing the greatness of the goddess, Ennead the Goat, welcome, welcome. You found me at a very educational moment. Usually, I'm very out there, energetic, loud, singing, dancing, etc. But lately, I've been very teacher mode. Okay, so don't think that just because I haven't been, that I won't be again. Oh yes, I will. That part never dies. My inner child never dies. She just takes a nap every once in a while. Every little girl needs a nap, okay? So my inner child is napping. Right now we in teacher mode. We teaching right now, okay? So if you like to be absorbing information and shit, this is where you would want to be. If you like singing, music, dancing, etc., this is also where you'd want to be, because that's how I be when my inner child is awake, okay? But these are serious times and pressing moments right now. So, but my name is Jocelyn. you are more than welcome to call me Jocey. Like I said, I am Ennead the Goat. I am not just a tarot reader or an energy reader. I am also a spiritual war general. I am also a teacher, a healer, and more, okay? So, if you are enjoying the vibe, you would like to learn things and heal, join the tribe. Subscribe, hit like, hit share, hit hype, do all the things, okay? I'm here to serve you. That is my purpose. That is my job. And I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. If you are ever interested in booking a service with me, down below you'll find my Set More link. That'll take you to my booking page where you can look at all the services I offer and choose your weapon. If you are ever interested in tipping or donating to me in this channel, down below you'll also find my Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo information for your convenience. I thank you in advance, and I declare and decree that anything you are ever guided to send to me returns to you 100-fold. Ashe and amen. Right now, guys, I am offering for a limited time free spiritual warfare strategies calls. So if you feel that you are under spiritual attack, engaged in spiritual warfare, you need help identifying or knowing if you truly are on how to fight it, now would be the perfect time for you to book your free spiritual warfare strategies call. This call will not always be free, but at this present moment it is. So if you are interested in that service, please go down to the description box. You will see a link. It says free 30-minute spiritual warfare strategies call. Click that link and book your call with me today. Also, I have written a 35-page booklet on spiritual warfare. It is called To Win the War, You Must Learn Your Opponent, okay? This booklet, I want to say book, so it's a book, but it's a booklet, will be available to those who are interested in my upcoming Spiritual Warfare Boot Camp. It's going to be a 3-day spiritual warfare boot camp where we discuss exactly what spiritual warfare is, how it manifests in everyday life, how you can counteract and fight it, how to know if you are even under attack, and more. So if you are interested in registering for that boot camp, I'll actually start taking registers. I don't know if is that the right, whatever. I'll start accepting attendees within the next week or so, and this will be available as an ebook. Now, if you are interested in buying a physical copy, we can discuss that. Just go down to the description box, and if you decide to do the 30-minute strategies call, we can discuss that on the strategies call as well. But I will be dropping more information about the boot camp, the booklet, and more in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Back to this message, though. Now, like I was saying, in Germantia, the phrase, the United States of America, when you put it in Germantia, which is numerology, it equals 261, okay? Now, 2 plus 6 plus 1 equals the number 9, okay? Now, if you reduce that fully, the full reduction is the number 99. Stay with me. 9 plus 9 equals 18, which reduces, again, to 9, all right? Now, if you reverse reduce the phrase, the United States of America, it equals 144, as just like 144,000. As I looked up, it was 1444 on the timer. Confirmation like a motherfucker. Okay? Now, 144, if you add that together, it still equals the number 9. Are you with me? Yes, I know you are. Now, even the word Confederacy, when you type it in and do the Germantia on it, Confederacy equals the number 99, which, like I said, breaks down to 18, which equals still 9, guys. The angel number 9 indicates that it is time to end a phase, situation, cycle, or relationship that is no longer serving you in a positive way. Basically, it's time to end the Confederacy. It's time to end the Confederacy of the United States of America. Confederacy, by definition, is a group of people, countries, organizations, etc., joined together for a common purpose or by a common interest. The common purpose and the common interest is controlling the people, controlling the masses, disrupting divine timing, and slowing down, stopping, awakening. Okay? Now, I was also guided to put this at the end of this message. I got this piece of information January 15th, 2026. Listen. Demo in Latin, the root word demo means master or to take away, cut off. Democrat is cut off from spirit, okay? Republican, rep, to creep, okay? Sorry, guys, my kid, Nevaeh. Can you let Isaac in? He's by the park. Okay. Rep, to creep. And the root word rep is Latin. It means to creep, crawl, or demand back, to repeat, okay? Republican means repeat the cycle, reptilian. Democrats and Republicans are demons and reptilians. They work on the same team to keep you in a cycle. One cuts you off, takes things away. The other demands it back, but is still keeping you in the same cycle. It's the same cycle. They're the same team. There is no Democrat, Republican. They're all one. Just they give the illusion of the titles to make you think that you're making decisions or no. It's all part of the ceremony is what my mouth wanted to say, okay? So it's literally time to end the Confederacy. It's time to end the Confederacy of the United States. It's time to take your power back from the Democrats and the Republicans, the demons and the reptilians. And it's time to take back your freedom from the Matrix. Guys, that's literally it for this message. That is the gist of the message. I declare and decree that it made sense. I explained it to the best of my ability. It makes sense to me because I'm the one receiving the messages. It's a little harder when I'm trying to relay the messages in a way that everyone else can understand. So I do declare and decree that this reach to it was meant to reach. You understand it with full awareness and to the best of your capacity and ability. Guys, you know what to do. The signal, it's number 9. It's 9, baby. It's time. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.